and we continue with chapter 1. There's a point to be made before we read what Muhammad bin Hassan Abu Abdullah said, and that's that Sheikh Ibrahim bin Ismail, the commentator on this text, or one of the commentators, he narrates that this person, Muhammad bin al-Hassan Abu Abdullah, it's established that he was a relative of Imam Abu Hanifa. Now, another point to be made is that in the translation of what Muhammad bin al-Hassan Abu Abdullah said, rahimahullah, in the translation it says, knowledge of jurisprudence. Give yourself up to the study of knowledge of jurisprudence. That's not a good translation. Here we shouldn't say jurisprudence, but we should leave it as it is in the original Arabic text. And that's knowledge of fiqh. Why? Because here we want to leave it open to the word fiqh, open to be able to accommodate how we understand fiqh in light of what's attributed to Imam Abu Hanifa. So then fiqh then has three parts in the understanding of Imam Abu Hanifa, and that's the greater fiqh, which is Aqeeda, the middle fiqh, which is purification of the heart, and the lesser fiqh, which is the fiqh that's known as the fiqh of action, or the fiqh that we find in the books of the madhab. But here when we say give yourself up to the study of fiqh for the knowledge of jurisprudence, give yourself up to the study of jurisprudence for the knowledge of jurisprudence is the best guide to piety, and so on and so forth. That's true, but we want to leave it open. That's very important. But if we were to understand the word as being fiqh in the sense of jurisprudence, then it would reinforce the understanding that there is no way to the heart except by knowledge of fiqh as understood in the madhab. And there's a story to be related here. Years back when I lived in Egypt, I asked Sheikh Taha Rayan, who was one of my teachers, may Allah bless him and increase his life and strength and energy, Ameen. He is known as the Imam of the Malikis. I asked him on the way to his class on the Muwatta, we were walking together, passing the masjid of Imam al-Hussein. I asked him about pursuing the science of the heart, or practicing tasawwuf. And he told me, he said, son, be firm in your knowledge, be firm in your pursuit of knowledge. Basically, he told me to ground myself in the knowledge of fiqh. And when I asked him if that was sufficient, he said, is not the knowledge of the Sharia sufficient? Many people have gone astray because they tried to pursue a knowledge of the states of the heart before they get a grounding in fiqh. So they fall into misunderstandings. So in any event, it's important to understand that the knowledge of fiqh as it was understood, or as it is attributed to Imam Abu Hanifa, is much more vast than what we consider it to be today. And we will continue inshallah in the next session.